Talia, the first thing I ask everyone is, what do you think of my sofas?
I love them. I actually genuinely want them. And if I wasn't living with a boy, I would get them for my living room.
I think so as well. Do you know what the thing is? If it's hot though, imagine you get stuck to
I feel like it's okay because I'm in jeans.
Yeah.
But like I can imagine in a skirt.
When we stand up after this, I'll be stuck to this show.
Yeah, no, not
Love that.
Maybe not. Also, yeah, poppable.
They are poppable. And this is what the story I was telling.
Yeah.
I don't know if I've told it before on this podcast, but I used to get these sofas. They're like pink blow up. In the 90s, they were more round. Do you remember the round one?
The little like round ones with no base. They weren't as bougie as this.
No, these are more sturdy. I think. These are like the 2022 version of 90s pop, I guess. So I used to stab them with pens. So they would deflate. But they were like,
kill me.
It wasn't just any pen, right? You know the fluffy pens. You know the ones with the pens with the
style. You did it in true 90s fashion.
Yeah. Do you know what I think my thought process was? I wanted to stab it and see how long it took for it to deflate if the pen was still in. I don't know why. Yeah, it was weird.
No, I don't think my brain ever went there. I used to love mine. I had a pink one as well, and it was like my favorite thing ever. And I remember it would like slowly deflate, and as soon as it did that, the saddest you've ever seen a child in your entire life, because I could never blow it up, so I'd have to wait for my dad to do it, and I'd be like, oh, my chair's not working, you need to do it. I was probably a little brat.
I used to love, I look back now and there was this video, I think it was Blink 182 or something, that was on the TV the other day, and it was of these 90s rooms and people just had posters everywhere.
God, yeah. The
pink chairs, posters, video games, and now I feel like it's cool to not have anything in your room.
Yeah. Oh yeah, kids have grown up so quickly. They have like designer rooms where they look like they've had an interior designer do it because they've seen everything on TikTok, and they've been like, oh, I've done this DIY and hang this plant. I'm like, my room as a kid did not look like that whatsoever.
No, same. When I went to boarding school, right, and when I was like really young, I think year 7, so you're like 11, 12, we had our own section. We were in dorms, so we shared dorms with people. Okay. And we'd have our own little sections. So you had your bed, your wardrobe, chest of drawers, and you had a pin board. And the cool thing to do was have the coolest pin board. Right. So mine had, I remember Avril Lavigne. Nice. Sum 41. I liked punk rock. Okay. Or pop rock.
I did not. I was not
really?
That no, I was like a Destiny's Child, TLC.
Oh yeah.
That kind of vibe. I did love Avril Lavigne though. Like she was the one that sort of seeped through. She was really cool.
Yeah. I think I loved Destiny's Child and that as well. Yeah. So I think I had two.
Yeah, no. I never was cool enough for like the punk era. I never got into it.
I tried. There's this video and I'm hoping it never resurfaces. Me and my friend, when we were really young, we used to film us doing music videos. So I guess, and now she does loads of stuff with like cameras and film and stuff. So cute. It was meant to be, and we used to reenact. We did Good Charlotte. I don't know if you remember Good Charlotte. And I'm there and I had a bandana on my head. Oh no. And I know. And I had this t-shirt and I don't know why I had it because I was about 10 years old. Nice. And it was the one with the handprints in paint on your boobs.
Yes, okay.
Why is a 10-year-old wearing that top, please?
Why not live your best life?
Exactly. And I used to play air guitar and we filmed it.
Oh, I feel like everyone did like, what was that program, Movie Star or something that everyone used to use, and they'd edit themselves and together and it would be like flashing different colours. Yeah, and I remember that. Stars would come up on the screen and it looked like absolute crap. Yeah. But everyone did it. Living their best life.
Loved it. But thank you for joining me on
thanks for having me.
The Citizen Game. We basically talk about our favourite games. I've got some games for us to play as well.
Well excited.
But the first question that I asked to do with gaming is, what are your top 3 games of all time?
Ooh, okay. Yeah. Of all time. Okay. Have to put Valorant in there because that's like my current fave. Most hours in a game ever. Who's
your favorite? I don't play Valorant, but I know that there's characters that you can play with, right? Who's your favorite?
I mean, I main Viper mostly, but I'm a Phil for the most part. I kind of just play what the team needs.
There's a girl, right? And she's got like a blue kind of catsuit type thing on.
Neon. Neon. She's new.
Oh, is she?
Yeah. She came out in January, so she's new now. But that's like top game.
Yeah.
Then probably Banjo-Kazooie. Because that was the first ever game I like fell in love with as a kid, Nintendo 64.
Yeah, I've never played it. I have a Nintendo 64 as well, but I never played it.
So good. They did they remastered it for Xbox, and it is the same. So like,
I like a remaster, you know.
It's so good.
Yeah.
And then top 3. How am I going to pick? Do you know what? I'm going to throw a bit of a it's not wild card. It's a massively famous game, probably the biggest game of all time, but Minecraft.
Oh,
I used to be obsessed with that, like in lockdown. Oh no, Call of Duty. Changed my mind. Call of Duty.
Really?
Yeah.
Which like any Call of Duty or just
first Black Ops?
The first Black Ops.
Yeah, that was like my favorite.
I'm so bad at
sorry,
Call of Duty.
Minecraft. I just fully tossed you to the side there.
I was excited to talk about Minecraft.
Sorry.
But we can talk about Call of Duty because I'm so bad at Call of Duty.
I mean, I say I love it. I probably shouldn't with how I play, but
No, I think I've seen you even play on stream, and
I used to play Warzone. That was like,
Yeah,
I was
Warzone.
obsessed with that in lockdown as well. Oh my god.
that came with. Do you know what I always think about? There's two things, right? Warzone and Disney Plus. They both launched just as it's like they knew.
So what?
Did they know?
Oh, 100%. And Animal Crossing.
Animal Crossing as well.
That came out literally the day of lockdown.
When I think of
oh
Animal
my God.
Crossing, I think of the first part of lockdown.
Obsessed. I literally used to stream in the day. I'd stream Animal Crossing for like 6 hours, and then I'd have my dinner, and then I'd go on and I'd stream Warzone for 10 hours, and then I'd go to sleep because there was nothing else I could do.
I don't know how. So I always wonder how streamers, because would you say you do more streaming now than YouTube?
Yeah, 100%.
Yes.
I literally don't post on YouTube. I'm the worst.
When you do that, I watch it. Like I always
Aw.
look forward to house tours.
I'm
waiting
my
for
God,
the new
yeah.
one.
I have a house tour every couple of months. I swear to God.
Yeah, so let's talk about this because I've
Yeah.
never met anyone that moves as many times as you do.
Yeah, it's bad.
How do you get through the stress? Because anytime I've moved, it traumatizes me.
I mean, so I've actually I grew up in like a household. My mum loved like getting a property that was can I swear on this?
Yeah.
An absolute shithole.
Yeah.
And then would flip it and like not flip it to sell it, but she'd flip it so that we could live in it and we liked it, and then she'd get bored. And then she'd be like,
okay.
oh, I've seen this one that looks like crap, and then we'd have to live in another building site for like a year while she did it up, and then she'd get bored. And so like moving was kind of something I'm used to. So when I ventured out into my own moving, I almost did the same, where I'd obviously rented an apartment. I wasn't buying, but I'd get an apartment, I'd furnish it how I want, do everything, and I'd be like, oh my God, now it's mine. And then I'd get bored.
Yeah.
And it kind of started like that. And then the last few, it was just one didn't have internet, one my address got leaked, everyone knew where I lived. Yeah, that was real good fun. I mean, it's kind of my fault, but it's fine.
Was this the one on the river?
No.
I remember 1 years ago. That was kind
my
of obvious
first
where you
one.
lived, though.
Yeah. That one, I had people stand outside my apartment and they were shouting my name. It terrified me. It was the first time it ever happened. And I was literally sat on my couch in my living room and I heard like, "Talia," and I was like, oh my God, I'm so self-centered because I think they're saying my name, and they're obviously not. Like, why would they? And I sort of zoned in and I was like, no, they're saying TALIA MAR. Like, it's very clearly my name. And so I was listening. They were like, are you up there? Like, are you in? Are you in? And I lived alone at this time. And like, it wasn't in a fancy building. I had no concierge. I literally only lived on like the second floor. Like, it was very easy to just find my apartment and get in. So I suddenly became super paranoid. And that's what triggered me to being like, no, I need to move, like the first time.
Yeah.
And then it was just a series of unfortunate events and a million apartments.
I think I live by myself as well, but you learn stuff like each time I move, you learn something different.
Yeah.
So now you know to look for good internet. That's the one thing I always look for. Concierge
Concierge is a lifesaver for your woman who lives alone.
Yeah, for deliveries and also just for security.
Yeah.
So where I lived before, we didn't have that either, and then someone found out where I lived, and you literally just want the world to cave in on you because it's your one safe space.
Yeah, it's horrible.
And then that's kind of just invading. You're like, well, I don't have anything.
Yeah.
anymore.
It's like, if you have concierge and people find out where you live, it's scary, but it's like, okay, there's like, realistically, what can they do? But when you know that there's no extra security and they could literally just open my door, also you had to like lock it, it didn't self-lock, so I had to remember when I get in, lock the door. Otherwise, literally you could just walk into my apartment and I'm like, hi, welcome,
Nice to meet
do you want to move in?
Yeah.
Like, no, absolutely not.
So the new house,
Yes.
is it like a doer-upper as well? So you're gonna
Technically no, in the fact, like, I know a lot of people would look at it and be like, oh, it's fine as it is, like, it's not a wreck, there's no issues with it, but like, it's not to our taste. We just loved the house itself and like the garden and whatnot. So yeah, I'm changing everything.
the one thing I do, well, when I buy a house, I haven't bought a house yet, I love building a house in The Sims. So I'd find the house, like you, for example, build your house like it is, and I'd do it up myself in The Sims and just like dream.
I kind of love that. I mean, I've got there's like a couple of like architecture apps that you can do that in that I've done it in. Yeah, my mum's obsessed with them. She's like, you need to do this app and this app, and I was like, oh my God, you would love The Sims, woman.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've done a little bit of that. I just need to control myself because if I go too far, there's no coming back.
No,
That's
I'd build
my
like underground swimming pools and stuff.
Oh yeah, And it's like, oh, I'm going to do this and this and this. And then you get the bill through and it's like, okay, I'm not going to do that in real life.
Reality check.
Yeah, it's not quite as easy.
Just get out of your system in The Sims and then you're all right.
Yeah.
But one thing I wanted to do, because you love games, but you're a singer as well, music artist. So I wanted to combine the two worlds.
Oh, I love that.
And I looked at, and I don't expect you to know any of these, but I'll allow you to guess some of them. I basically looked up famous music artists that have had their songs put into video games.
Oh, okay.
And they're not as obvious as you would think.
All right.
So the first one I found was, actually, before I do this, shout out to Gaming Mag, because I've basically gone on to their website, but I want to give them credit because they're amazing. They also just had their first gaming awards recently. Oh, wow. So shout out to them. So the first one's from 2009. It is Final Fantasy 13. And that's a running theme for Square Enix on here. Okay, so who do you think it could be? It's a female singer.
Oh my God, I didn't play any of the Final Fantasies. I don't even have a ballpark of what kind of... A female singer in 2009?
2009.
I'm going to say Lady Gaga, because she just launched then.
She did. That's a good one. It is not the right one. She won the X Factor.
Oh, Alexandra Burke.
Not Alexandra Burke.
Leona Lewis.
Leona Lewis is.
Oh.
Yeah. So apparently it came on, it's like during the end credits it came on. It's from her album Echo, and the song's called My Hand. And yeah, so Leona Lewis is in a Final Fantasy game.
Wow, I love that for her.
I know.
That's such a weird crossover.
Yeah, exactly. I'm
never
sure
imagined. She was gassed.
I would be gassed. Yeah, imagine she was a massive gamer.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I love Final Fantasy. Okay, so the next one is Kingdom Hearts 3.
Okay, another one I didn't play.
Kingdom Hearts is really good. Do you like Disney?
I do, but I'm not like a Disney fanatic in the way that I feel like if I say I love Disney, I'm doing a disservice to the people that really love Disney. Like I've met them and I'm not them.
I know what you mean. It's like when you say, oh, I love Marvel. And then
yeah,
a Marvel head
like,
will be
but did you know that this character in this one? It's like, all right, calm down.
Chill out. And they've read all the comics.
Yeah,
and stuff.
all right, it's enough.
No. Okay, Kingdom Hearts 3. This is, they produced the song, so it's not a singer, it's a producer.
Oh.
It's really hard, so I don't expect you to guess it, but give us a guess. A producer.
Are they big?
Yeah. I don't want to say, oh my God, a fly just hit me in the face.
I saw that. I thought it was your lash falling off for a second. I was like, what?
I thought it was like a piece of hair and it was a live animal just hitting me across the face. I would say they were, I don't want to say they're not big anymore and I just don't know, but I knew them from about 10 years ago, I would say.
A producer from 10 years ago? Oh my gosh. I actually don't even have a clue. Maybe Kingdom Hearts. I don't know.
It's so hard. Okay, so it was Skrillex.
Oh, okay. I would never in a million years have gone there.
It.
That's just not. Oh my God.
So Skrillex, he made and produced the record, which features like one of their regular people who was on the song, like on the soundtrack. But normally they go for that sort of emotional.
I was gonna say I've not played Kingdom Hearts, but I kind of know the vibe, and I didn't think Skrillex was the vibe.
No, it was more like Leona Lewis vibes.
Yeah.
However, this one, it starts off slow and how you would imagine it, and in the middle there's just this whole thing that happens with Skrillex.
Big old like EDM vibe.
Yeah,
love that
remix. Okay, so Skrillex and Kingdom Hearts 3. Oh, this one I liked. Okay, there was this game. It's a Final Fantasy one, but it was a mobile game. Oh. And there was 2 artists that were in this one. And they had playable characters. They were like the 8-bit little characters. I'll show you them. I've got them on this paper. But can you guess the 2 artists? They are both female singers.
Oh, does it have a year? When was that out?
So...
Does it say?
There was an update. I don't have the year of the release, but there was an update in 2018. So it's
so it's recent-ish.
Recent-ish.
2 artists. I'm gonna say Selena Gomez and Demi Lovato.
Oh, you were quite close, I think.
Was I?
Yeah. Well,
how?
You just kind of along the vibe of the female singers, female pop
different.
Singers. The first was Ariana Grande.
Oh, I was gonna say that, but then I was like, no, because she did Fortnite. She wouldn't have done another game.
So this one, they just took one of her songs. So it's off the Dangerous Woman album. It's called Touch It.
Banger.
And it was they remixed it for a live orchestra, so it wasn't sort of the same song. And her character was called Dangerous Ariana. And you remember the black bunny ears with the mask? They made that. So for those listening, I'm going to show Talia now, but it's basically just like a little,
oh my God, cute,
little mini Ariana Grande. Love that.
I'm so upset. That was close. Wait, who's the other one?
Well, do you want another guess? I think you won't get it. I know don't have faith in you. So.
Oh, thanks.
You can guess if you want, or I could just...
No, go on, just tell me.
The next one is Katy Perry.
Oh, okay, nice. I was going to guess over the first one.
Because she did a Sims pack years ago, which people have notoriously said is like one of the worst Sims packs.
Nice.
But it was more like a stuff pack, so I think it was just Katy Perry stuff pack. It was called Immortal Flame. It was an original song for the game, so she made it specifically, and she had 4 outfits in the game. They held an entire they held an entire event at Long Beach, California, to celebrate it, and then she was on stage saying how happy she was to be in the Final Fantasy game and stuff.
Oh my god, yeah, she was happy because she was getting dollar.
I know, and she's got some cute little outfits. It's just this was her blonde sort of bob short hair era. Yeah, cute. Katy Perry.
Damn, I've got none of these right so far. I'm very good at this.
The last one was for League of Legends.
Okay.
So
is
this
is it Madison Beer?
No.
Oh, damn it.
2014 this is. Before her.
Damn it. I don't know then. I was really hoping it was that song because I love that song.
I'll give you a clue. It is a band.
Oh.
A band.
Famous band?
Yeah.
I don't know why it would be just some
Kinda
random local band.
Is it a rock band? Like along those lines, that
I'm
sort
gonna
of band.
have no idea then.
Okay, it was Imagine Dragons.
Oh.
With Warriors.
Oh, that was in League of Legends.
Yeah, I put these are my notes, right? I said very passionate and dramatic.
Love that.
When I was listening.
League always has great music, to be fair.
Yeah, they do, because this was to celebrate the 2014 season World Championships. I don't know why I said it like that. Championships. Imagine Dragons created their track.
Damn, I'm actually gutted. I really thought I had that. When you said League of Legends, I was like, I know the track she's gonna say. She's gonna say the KDA one, and it wasn't.
Has she actually done one then for?
Yeah, they made like a pop band out of a few like K-pop idols in Madison Beer, and it was KDA, and the song was Pop Stars, and it's a banger. It's an actual banger.
I love that.
Yeah.
If you could be if you had a song in a game, what game would you want to be in?
Ooh. I feel like a lot of the games I play don't have music. Like Valorant, Call of Duty, Minecraft. Like I can't really imagine like a pop song like fighting the Ender Dragon. Do you know what I mean? But like promo for a game, Valorant, sick. Yeah. Just because I love that game so much. But in a game, I don't know. I'm trying to think of games that I love that have music in.
See, if I was a music artist in The Sims, they always remix like. The Black Eyed Peas did it for the Herbs.
Yeah.
So they remix it, but in Sim language. So you'd sing your normal songs really with the same melody, but just gibberish, basically.
That's actually really sick. I like that.
I think that would be cool.
I think, okay, we'll go with that. Not that I've ever really gotten into Sims, but...
Have you never played?
So, yes and no. Yes, in the fact there was a period of time where on the iPad, I was addicted to The Sims. iPad only. I've tried it on PC, which is obviously you get the expansion packs, you can CC, like all of that. Tried it. I love creating The Sims, and then I'm bored.
Oh yeah, same.
But like on that, oh my god, I was invested in their lives. I thought about them every day. I woke up and I was like, right, today is the day we play with The Sims, and I was like obsessed with it. But no, not proper Sims. I don't know why.
I think if you get the mods and stuff, this is what I always say. There's mods in the game that make it more interesting.
I just basically, for a game to be fun to me, I have to be able to win.
I love that.
And I can't win at The Sims, so I'm like, oh.
Yeah, it's true. Competition.
Yeah, I'm very competitive.
I think, do you know what it is with me? I'm a really sore loser. So if I lose once or twice, I'm done.
Right. Okay,
and with something like Call of Duty, I'm obviously going to lose.
Yeah.
No. I get angry.
I mean, I'm similar, but I will just keep going. It will just ruin my day. So it won't stop me. I'll just in the evening be like, well, my day's over. Great. I've ruined it. I'm sad now. Because I've just lost 20 games in a row.
I'm sad. I love that. Okay, so... next thing I wanted to do is another game, but I think you're gonna really enjoy this one.
Okay,
and both of us can get involved.
Okay.
It's basically song association game.
Oh, okay.
But we're doing it with sort of gaming words.
All right.
So I think we could both do it. If I give you a word, you have 10 seconds to sing a song that has that word in it.
Okay. Oh god.
And if not, you lose. And then you can do one back.
Yeah.
I just disclaimer. I'm sorry for anyone listening. This is a podcast, but I can't really sing that well. So great.
It's fine. It's fine. It's all fun and games, literally.
Okay, let's start with play.
Play. Don't play games in my heart.
Ooh,
Banger.
yes. Okay, KSI Anne Marie. Love that.
Now I need to think of
A
I've
word
got one
back
in my
for
head,
me.
but it's so obvious. Do you know what? I'll give you an easy one. Controller.
Controller. Drake.
Yeah. I was like, I'm literally giving you the title. I was like, we'll ease you in. It's fine.
Okay. Next one is game.
I don't play games in my
I knew you were going to do that. You can't do that.
All those games are, so it doesn't really count. Game.
Game.
I just lost the game. Damn it.
There's a Lady Gaga one.
There's a Lady Gaga song.
Let's play a love game.
Play a love game. Do you want love when you wait? Oh, I didn't get that though.
Game?
Damn it.
2-1. No. It's still 1-1, but.
Okay, I need to think of something that's to do with gaming that could possibly be in a song. Okay, winner.
Oh no. Winner. Ah, give me a song with winner in it. Winner.
I've got one in my head.
Do you? I can't think of one.
In the title.
Winner. No, I've lost.
The winner takes
Is it all? Oh.
Banger. That's so good.
Okay. Next one is kill.
No, let's kill this love. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, God, I love Blackpink.
Okay, you got into one back now.
Oh, God, yeah. Oh, and you think, okay, what's like a gaming button?
Loosen up my best.
Oh, yeah. Damn it,
Don't you
easy.
keep
Oh, my God,
running.
I'm giving you words in the
Say
title.
what you- But I had button written down
Did
as well,
you?
so yeah.
Damn it, I wish
so
I'd gotten that one.
Well, it's 2-2. This
Okay.
is the deciding round.
Okay.
I'm going to go with wire.
Do the wire, do the limit, do the wall. Banger.
Yeah.
Oh no, now I have to think of one. This is the hardest bit. I'm trying to look around at the set for like
Yeah,
clues.
let's look at the set. We have a lot of... By the way, so on this set, we have flowers, but they're made from Lego. If you
They're
look.
really cool.
I know. I only realised that recently. I've been here a lot of
I
times.
love that. Big fan.
Yeah.
I'm trying to vamp so I can think of words that are to do with gaming that could be in a song. All I can think of is like Minecraft, pig. I'm like, why can I not think of like actual words that could be sung?
I mean, I have suggestions, but then it's cheating because
I actually have no words left.
we could do like start, over.
Yeah, okay, start. Go on.
I
I definitely just thought of that.
Well, I can't even think of a song now. Start. Start.
I can't either.
Let's go back to the start. What's that song?
Oh,
Take me. It's a.
I haven't got a clue.
Take me back to. Oh, it's Coldplay. To the start.
Not a clue, but do you know
Okay.
what? I believe you.
Yeah, it was Coldplay. So we're 3-3.
Okay, nice. Love
A
that.
fair
from us.
game.
Nice, yeah. Good
That
effort.
was way harder than I thought.
It was.
Do you know what's hard is that I prepped these suggestions and I was like, they're so easy. Like, you always get. And then when it's flipped on you,
Yeah, it's
and
like,
you're under
wait
pressure.
a minute. Now I have to think of a song. Yeah.
Because whenever I watch Song Association, I'm like,
It's so easy.
Guess that.
And then you're on the spot and you're like, wait, I have to do it now. I don't know.
I know, crazy. Let's find out though. This is what I love doing. Which gaming character you are. So it's like a way for the audience to get to know you.
Okay, love that.
There's a series of questions. It's like a quiz, and we're going to find out which. It says iconic gaming character you are.
Okay, love
So
it.
I'm going to read.
so upset if I get a dead one.
I can't remember which one I was, but it wasn't what I wanted. Okay. So, which of these fantasy worlds would you most like to visit? There's Suzaku Castle.
Sorry, I just need to interrupt you. I cannot believe I did not list one of my favorite games at the beginning as Pokemon. It's my favorite game of all time, and I cannot believe it's only just
Oh my
dawned
God.
on me. But carry on.
Wait.
I grew up playing
How can you
Pokemon. I
think
love
same?
it. It's because I don't play it online. I keep it for myself. That's my one game I keep for myself.
Have you played the new one?
Yeah. Oh no, Arceus.
Arceus.
No, I haven't played that
It's
yet.
quite good.
I've been replaying
The first
Pearl.
one. Oh, Pearl.
Yeah.
I still have my original Game Boy with I think it was Blue. Pokemon Blue.
Aww.
I know.
But yeah, sorry, I just had a moment there of like actual disgust with myself that I just needed to let it out.
I do that sometimes. It's like when I forget. People ask me my top games and I'll forget something like The Sims or GTA.
Yeah, like how have I forgotten?
Outrageous.
Pokemon. Anyway.
Right, back to the quiz. So
Yep.
the first one is, which of these fantasy worlds would you like to visit?
Okay.
So the first one is Suzaku Castle, Hyrule, which is from Zelda, I know that. Hoenn. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing these wrong because some of them are weird pronunciations. And then last one is Yamatai.
Hoenn.
Hoenn. What's that from?
Hoenn region from Pokemon.
Oh, from Pokemon. Right. Select that. See what happens. My phone is now frozen. This is great. We've got some technical difficulties. Okay, next question. What type of weapon would you like to learn how to use? Just your fists?
Right.
A sword? Does magic count? Or twin pistols?
Magic?
100%.
Absolutely. Anyone that's picking something that exists in the real world, psycho.
Whenever have you played like Skyrim before or something similar?
No.
So you get to pick the attributes or the fighting style of your character, and I'm always a mage.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Love mages.
I would always, I'm a magic kind of gal.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, how would other people describe your personality in one word? Would it be determined, brave, happy, or tough?
Oh, they're all too nice. Now, anyone I pick is just self-centered.
Mine would be moody. So.
Yeah, I'm like none of the above.
Yeah.
Not brave. Bloody hell. Probably happy. Let's go with that.
That's a good one.
I say with a moody expression on my face.
You know when it's like, do you have resting bitch face? Because I do.
Severely.
Yeah, and people think I'm moody all the time. They're
People
like,
think
cheer up.
I'm just horrible.
And I'm having a pleasant day. And
Yeah.
someone's like, cheer up. And I'm like,
I'm genuinely fine.
yeah, and now I'm in a bad mood.
Yeah.
Because you've annoyed me. Okay, next one. Are you the type of person who becomes angry with other people easily? I would pick yes. It says yes, but I can control my emotions well. Next one is it depends on the person. No, everyone means well. Or yes, because I can't trust others.
I don't really ever get angry, but like definitely not everyone means well, because that is just not true.
Yeah, it's definitely bad.
What were the first two?
Yes, but I can control my emotions well, or it depends on the person.
Depends on the person. Let's go with that, because I cannot control my emotions very well.
I actually do, because you know when you're really close to people,
Yeah.
I just get angry at people I'm close to so easily.
I just don't really get angry. I get upset. I don't get angry. I just
Okay.
jump straight to sad.
Oh,
Just cry.
I'm the opposite. I try and hold it in so much.
No, yeah. If
That I get
someone like
angry.
upsets me or like angers me, I'll just cry and be like, oh, what was that?
Aw. I think when I get too angry, I cry. That's my
Yeah.
last emotion that
Yeah,
happens.
just skip to that bit.
Okay, would you prefer to embark on an adventure with yourself or with someone else? Answers are, it depends on the adventure. I don't mind a friendly companion. I prefer to be around lots of people or by myself.
Don't mind a friendly companion, I
Okay.
guess.
Yeah. Sometimes, have you been on holiday by yourself before?
I mean, I've been to like events in a different country by myself, but I've not like been away to relax by myself.
Okay.
But I don't have an issue with like
Yeah.
flying by myself or like going. But I don't think I'd book a holiday by myself anymore. But I wouldn't be again. I wouldn't be scared to do it.
Yeah, same. I feel like I do everything by myself, but
Yeah. I mean, I lived alone for so long and like.
exactly. I think, do you find though with going to events by yourself, do you get nervous? Because that's my worst
Events in
nightmare.
the UK, no, I will not go if I'm by myself.
Yeah, same.
Severe social anxiety. But if I'm flown, like I've been flown to like TwitchCon and stuff, and I had to meet other people there that I didn't know. I was all right. I was like, yeah, it's fine. It's a different country. Like I don't know why the rules don't apply there to social anxiety, but they just don't. Like it was so much easier than if I were to go to like down the road and try and go to an event where I didn't know people.
I have the same thing, and I think it's even like I was on holiday recently and I was in the club, and normally I get so, I don't know, I didn't used to, but I guess it's since I started doing presenting or YouTube or whatever, I just really uptight, especially when I'm out. When I was abroad, I was like, I'm never going to see any of these people again, so I'm going to do the robot. Like I was doing the robot in the middle of the club because I did not care. So I think maybe going abroad to an event, it's kind of like, yeah, I maybe have heard of these people before, but I've never met them before. They're probably not going to meet me again unless
I think
it's an
easy
event.
to like switch on the front, because it's like, well, they're not going to meet me again, so they're not going to know if this is completely false pretense of me being confident. And at home I'm like
It's the same. No, I'm honestly the same. Okay, what is your go-to difficulty setting when playing a video game? Is it impossible, medium, easy, or hard?
So I will always do normal unless it's a horror game, and then I always go hard.
That's a good way, actually.
Yeah, I just really enjoy horror games and I want them to scare me. And obviously, the harder they are, the more likely they are to scare you.
Yeah.
So let's just go normal, because I play more normal games.
We'll go medium. That's medium, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to guess. I played a VR horror game recently.
Was it good?
I think the actual game quality was terrible, but it scared me. That's the reason I did it. what was it called? Dead Halls. And it was basically you're in a basement and you've got to try and figure out the puzzle, but there's like this dead girl that follows you. And
I love a horror game. I love it.
Same. I love horror games. Silent Hill was one of my favorites when I was younger.
The PT, did you do that when like before what was it, Silent Hill PT, where the game was like in a loop?
No.
And it was the beta and it never came out.
It never came out
And the beta was unreal. It's like one of the best moments.
Why didn't they
of
release
horror.
it?
I don't know, but then they got bought out or something. Then they went bankrupt. They got bought out and then they released it, but it was different and like I don't know, but it was a really sad moment for horror gaming.
What is your favorite horror game?
This is going to be really like controversial and like a lot of people don't think this is a great horror game, but Outlast.
See, I've never played
2.
Outlast 2.
Outlast 1 is a really good story, but Outlast 2, there's some really good jump scares in there.
Is there?
Yeah.
I need to play it.
There was a moment in Outlast 2 where I had genuinely saw myself from a different perspective. Like I had a moment where my heart left my entire body. And that I don't normally jump in horror games. I'm pretty good because I love them so much. I'm normally just like, oh, that like it's just an internal jump. That I experienced something like otherworldly. It was weird.
I need to play it.
It's really good
because I've played Resident Evil obviously, but Silent Hill 2 when I was young, me and my friend used to play it. It was actually her game, so I used to go to her house, but she was too terrified to play it that I had to play it and she would hide. She'd be hiding. There was this one character who's got like a pyramid head and he was terrifying.
Yes, pyramid head. Did you ever play Dead by Daylight?
No, everyone tells me to play this.
It's not particularly scary, but I mean, when you first start playing, it gets your heart rate. But Pyramid Head's now in it.
Is he?
Yeah, they've got loads of like horror characters from other like franchises.
To play that then. Okay, you're giving me good things to go away and play. Right, next one is which of these terrains would prove to be challenging for you? A glacier.
Oh,
I can handle anything. A canyon or a desert. I was going to say desert.
100% glacier. I'm awful in the cold.
When they're sliding, you know, in a game where the characters just sliding all over.
No, it's cold. I don't want to be there.
Yeah, absolutely not. Okay, choose an epic title that suits your personality the most.
Oh God, here we go.
The High Prophet, the Defender of the World, the Beloved Monarch, or the Brave Warrior.
I mean, I'm literally none of them. Okay, one I would want to be, I'll say Defender of the World. That's the one that I would most like to be.
Okay, let's click on that one then. Right, what is something about yourself that you could improve on?
Oh, God. Okay, this one will be easy. All of them.
I would... Mood. I wish I was stronger. I wish I had more wisdom. Nothing, I'm practically perfect, or I'm really stubborn.
Oh, I'm stubborn. I'm so stubborn. I was set on the first one and I was like, no, actually, no, the second one. And then the third one, I was like, you know what, maybe I'm pretty perfect. No, I'm stubborn as hell.
Yeah, same.
It's bad.
Even if I know I'm losing like a debate or an argument.
Yeah. As soon as someone says something that makes sense, my world comes crashing down, but I will not lose that fight.
Go down with the fight.
Yep.
Okay. One of these elements lies within your soul. But which one is it? Is it air, earth, electricity, or fire?
I'm gonna do electricity because I don't do very well in water.
Can you swim?
I mean, when I was 17, I drowned.
Stop. Like proper?
Yeah, like water in the lungs, went to hospital. I mean, I went to hospital later in the day because I still had water in my lungs.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, passed out in like a lake. It was good fun.
Was that because you were swimming and you just got really tired, or was it?
I'm not entirely sure. I think I literally just passed out. It was like an aqua sports thing, and I think I just fainted into the lake.
Well, I can really understand why you don't.
Yeah, so I'm not great with water. I'm better now. Like I can kind of swim now, but yeah, electricity. Let's just go with that because they don't mesh.
And also, I like Pikachu. It's giving me Pikachu.
Yeah, we love a Pikachu.
Do you know what I love about Pikachu? Pikachu definitely has an attitude problem, and I really like it.
Oh yeah, 100%. I feel like all of the Pokemon do.
Eevee was my favorite.
They're sick.
Yeah, Eevee was cool because you could. Was it like 6 stones you could evolve Eevee with, or something like that? It was a lot.
My niece is called Eevee.
Is she?
Pokemon, yeah.
I was thinking this.
Very cute.
This morning, right? I will name my child probably after a gaming character if I have one.
I was going through, yes, I do have a baby name list before anyone, don't message Simon. I was looking and I wrote Jet on there, which is a Valorant player. And I was like, I don't know what was going through my mind when I was writing this list, but that is not on my list. And I don't know, I was on a moment of weakness around Jet. Are you okay? That's too far. That's too far.
I
It's
mean,
like, it's like
Jet's-
calling them Pikachu.
Yeah, because Jet is a very gamery little cartoon.
It's also just like, it's very for a girl. It was. Like,
I was for a girl.
J-E-T-T. The character's called Jet, and like
Okay.
when you know her, it's like, oh, it's cool, but it's not cool. It's not a cool.
Yeah.
Like no.
Well, what I was thinking, because my favorite game ever is Final Fantasy VII, and there's this girl called Tifa, and she's just the
that's
best.
a cute name though.
Yeah, but it's so Tifa. I've only ever seen that name in Final Fantasy VII, and because that's such a cult sort of following game.
Yeah.
If I named my child Tifa, people would know. They'd be
But
like,
then
okay.
if they love it that much to know it, they'd probably be like, that's actually kind of sick. And the
True.
people that don't know and would think it's nerdy, they don't know what you've named after, so it's fine.
It's true. Tifa.
Win-win.
Maybe I will. Maybe you've given me the urge that I needed.
do it.
Not that I'm having kids anytime soon.
me.
Okay, what makes a particular enemy dangerous to you? Is it their powerful strength, their wisdom, I have no idea, or their sharp intellect?
Strength. I'm weak as hell. I cannot lift anything. So if someone's going to overpower me, it would be, no.
Also, when I'm playing a game and I just don't like fighting games.
No.
I don't like it. I prefer to be hiding and cast spells and stuff.
Yeah, I like a weapon. I don't like, I like Street Fighter and all that sort of thing. It's not my
I just
vibe.
button bash.
Yeah.
I just click. I goes Chun-Li and I just kick people.
Nice.
And it seems to work, so
I mean,
you
fair
know.
enough. That's what gets it going.
Okay, which of these iconic video game quotes resonates with you the most? So the first one, to fight, wait, I can't even read. To live is to fight is to live. I don't know what that's from. It's dangerous to go alone. Take this. Or there's no sense in going out of your way just to get someone to like you. And the final one is everything lost is meant to be found.
Oh, there's no sense in going out of your way just to get someone to like you. Motto of my entire life.
Yeah, definitely.
CBA.
Okay. Oh, I've just clicked something. Choose one of these interesting subjects to learn more about.
Ooh.
Karate, forestry.
Don't know what that is.
Is it like wood, like study
So
of
just
forests?
learn about wood.
Yeah. Dance or archaeology?
Ooh, I want all of them. Do you know what? Archaeology.
Do you know, I've always loved stuff like that, archaeology.
Yeah, it's fascinating.
So archaeology, right. I think we've got a couple more. One of these animals can be found within your soul. So like your spirit animal. Which one is it? A Komodo dragon, a wolf, a squirrel, or a dog?
I would love it to be the Komodo dragon, but it just definitely is the squirrel, isn't it?
Squirrel. They're so cute though.
Do you know what? Dog.
Dog. Do you like dogs?
I love dogs.
Okay.
Big fat. Do you not?
No, I do. I want to get Doberman so bad.
Oh, cute. I really want a chow chow.
Oh, the big fluffy
fluffy,
ones.
yeah.
See, I think those are so cute. But then one of my favorite YouTubers from Australia is called The Sim Supply. Him and his girlfriend, they're both YouTubers. They have one and they'll vlog, right? But the dog's in the back of the car dribbling everywhere.
Really?
Yeah. Is it he's a chow chow, but he's dribbling loads.
Oh, they're not normally dribbly dogs.
Well, from what I've seen.
Are they? Maybe he's just a dribbly one.
Maybe he is.
They got
loads
faulty
of
one.
saliva. Okay. Have you found someone to love in your life?
It's gonna be really awkward if I say no.
I'm not really sure yet. Yes, but I never see them much.
Oh, well, I mean, we live
Impossible.
together.
Yeah.
Difficult.
I'd like to think so, and no, I don't have time for that.
Well, I mean, I'd like to think so. Is probably
Imagine if it was I'm not really sure
yeah,
yet.
not really sure.
Just
Sorry,
live
guys.
together.
It's just it is what it is.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I'd like to think so. My one would be I don't have time for that. Okay. Would you be able to find food on your own in the wild? So the first one is I would have some trouble with this. It depends on where I am. No, I would need help. And yes, this is no problem for me.
I would need help.
Yeah.
I
same.
think like I'd probably end up eating something poisonous. I don't think I'd be able to kill an animal myself to eat it. Like I'd just struggle. I'd just lay down and just accept my fate.
I feel like I'd start eating plants and then
Yeah.
probably just eat, as you said,
exactly.
something poisonous.
Like, how do you know what's going to kill you and what's not? Everything's poisonous in the forest.
Exactly.
No.
I just admit defeat, to be
Yeah,
honest.
exactly. Give up.
Which genre of video game speaks to your soul the
Ooh,
most?
okay.
Is it fighting, fantasy, adventure, or action RPG?
I mean, of all those, technically fighting is like the games that
Well, I thought you pick action I know.
Yeah, because RPG.
It's RPG, isn't it?
Yeah.
It feels like action, I guess.
What were they again? What were the
Fighting, fantasy, adventure, or action RPG?
Do you know what? Let's go adventure.
Adventure.
I do like an adventure.
Yeah, if you like
every now and
Pokemon
again.
and Animal Crossing and stuff, I guess. How many video games do you currently own? This is actually a good question.
Oh my god.
Between 10 and 25, over 50, less than 10, or between 25 to 50?
I mean, physical or
I guess it counts for both.
downloaded
Like, how many do you
over
own?
50?
100%.
Yeah.
I would never actually think, though, because I still have all of my PlayStation 1 and PlayStation 2
I was gonna say,
games.
even like physical games, every like cartridge I still have of my Pokemon games.
Same.
And like,
I still have my Nintendo 64.
do you?
With I've got GoldenEye, Zelda, Mario.
I think my mum has my Nintendo 64. Hopefully.
They're worth quite a bit now.
Oh, that was the best. I loved that console. I mean, I don't play console anymore really, but that was the best console.
Yes. I like PlayStation 2 best, but...
Oh, I had the Britney game on PlayStation 2, the Britney dance mat.
I've seen
so
people, there's, you know, on TikTok they have those nostalgic game ones. I've seen the Britney. There was a Westlife game as well.
Wait, the Britney one actually, you know, there's certain things that bring you nostalgia and certain things that bring you so much nostalgia that you can't even cope. That's one of those things. Like I just don't think about that. So when I actually deep it, I'm like, oh my god, that game was like my life for a while when I was like 7.
I think there was a Pop Idol game that came out when we were really young, and it was karaoke, and you just sang, and you had to get the notes right.
Oh my god, yes.
I used to love it.
Unlocking everything.
But the thing is, with that game, I found that if you were singing properly, you didn't get it, but you just if you just got
SingStar, you learn to just like, because the notes are straight, so you'll be like, I went to the, and like you literally just go up and down, and then you get, I was fuming.
Okay, next one. I feel like hopefully this is the last because it's a never-ending quiz. What is something that really scares you in life? You have a fear of failure. You have a fear of losing someone you love, mean people, or you have a fear of death.
Losing someone you love, 100%. The other things don't really scare me at all.
Same. Do you find that as you get older, you start worrying about it more?
I constantly think about this.
Same.
And like, I will just randomly burst out in tears as if someone I know has died.
I'm the same. At nighttime before I'm going to bed, I will just randomly get upset.
Yeah,
I'm like,
I do
what
it all
if
the
this
time.
happens? And I'm like, well, nothing has happened.
So I'm like, are you all right? And I'm like, I cannot tell him that I've just thought about the fact that he might die one day. Because he'll be like, oh, you okay? Like,
so
you're
weird,
a psychopath. I'm like, no, I'm fine. I just watched them stand on TikTok.
It's always like old people on TikTok, like old people in
and
love.
then it just reminds you, and you're like, oh wait, one day I'm gonna be like that, and then all my friends are gonna die, and no, absolutely not.
Morbid, I know. Okay, one of these video game consoles is your personal favorite, but which one is it? Xbox, Super Nintendo Entertainment System, SNES, Game Boy, or PlayStation?
Game Boy.
Love the Game Boy.
Big fan.
Oh my god. Okay, we are on the final 2 questions. Finally. This better be a thorough answer that we're getting.
I want some detail here.
We've put in some effort for this. Okay, if you were a video game character, how much time would you spend training? Would it be every hour of the day, a few hours a day, none, I hate training, or a few days a week?
Probably every hour of the day. I get really hyper focused.
Also, like if you're a character in a game, you have to train every hour of the day because you've got to win.
I take it if I get into something, it consumes my life. I'm like, I have such an obsessive personality with like games and stuff like that. I cannot help it.
I'm like that.
It's awful.
Because sometimes it takes me a while to get into a game.
Yeah.
But once there's like a moment and I'm done.
Oh my god, yeah. Even games that I think I hate, like I've been obsessed with, where I'm like, I literally come off and I'm physically drained and sad, and I'm like, I've got nothing out of this, but then tomorrow I'm gonna do exactly the same thing.
Yeah. Have you ever waken up early? You know, when I was younger, a new game would come out and I would honestly wake up at like 6 a.m. in the morning, excited.
Go and play it.
Yeah. Miss those days. Okay.
Same.
Tell us, this is such a cheesy question, tell us how much you love video games using our scale of 1 to 10. Is it 1 to 3,
God, I hate
4
this.
to 6, 7 to 8, or 9 to 10?
I mean, it's literally my job, so
9 to
it'd
10.
be kind of peak if I picked anything less than that.
Okay. Oh my god, there's actually more questions. I actually want to give up. It's like when we finish. Okay, let's just do them quickly. There's 4 more. Okay. How do you plan on saving the world from evil? Never giving up, traveling across the world. That's a great question. Or by consulting friends, finding clues.
Never give up.
Never give up.
Cute.
Okay, next
Little
one.
motto.
What percentage creative are you when it comes to solving puzzles? Like in games, I guess. 25%, 50%, 75%, or 100.
I'm gonna say 75. I'm gonna give myself some back in there.
I love games where you solve
I love a puzzle
mysteries
game
and puzzles.
Yeah. I'm a big fan of puzzles. I used to do them all the time as a kid.
Yeah, same. Okay, can you pick up any video game and play it like an expert? It depends on the game, of course. No, not at all. Or I'm more intermediate at this.
Depends on the game, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mine's more, I think I've clocked that if it's creative,
Yeah.
then I'll be all right at it.
But there's some games where the skills are transferable. So like
Yeah.
you literally pick up another game and you're going to play it exactly the same.
Definitely. Okay, do you prefer old school video games or more recent ones? Saying old school, recent ones, both, or it depends on my mood.
Both, if that's an option. What?
Exactly. Choose one of these comic book superheroes to team up with.
Ooh, okay.
Iron Man, Doctor Strange, Captain America, or Wonder Woman?
Oh, Wonder Woman for the girls.
For the girls, okay. Wonder Woman. Next one. There's actually two more. It's fine. We'll get there in the end. This is literally painful now. Okay. Are you the type of person who tends to run away from fights? No, that's for cowards. It depends on the fight. Yes, because fights are scary, or not usually.
Yes, fights are scary. I don't want to fight anyone.
Yeah, same. I don't even know what I'd do if I was in a fight.
No.
I would run away probably and cry.
I mean, I've been fought as
Have
a
you?
child. Yeah.
Oh, as a child.
Yeah. Well, no, as in strangled. Like, yeah, there was this girl in my class who was like really not okay. She poured, hot water from the tap. It's hot all over me. Full vat of it.
Stop.
Yeah.
At school or
no?
out?
Her mum childminded me once. Clearly, not ever again. Yeah, once, and
That's
we
really
had like
bad.
a paddling pool, and she filled up this like like metal pan full of the water, and I literally was like, I'm so lucky you didn't scold me. It was so hot. It literally was pain. It was so painful.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, psycho. And I just was there like, so clearly didn't fight back.
Yeah, that's like bullying.
Yeah.
Definitely bullying.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's definitely bullying.
Definitely. It's not like bullying. It's definitely bullying. Okay, hopefully the last, no, this, okay. How often do you play video games? I'm going to say every day.
Yeah.
Almost every day. Okay. Please be the last question. Let's pray, everyone.
We can do
Enhance your powers with one of these unique abilities. Super strength, light magic, electronesis, I don't know, it's a long word, or mind reading.
I do not want to read people's minds. Nothing good comes from that. I'll take some light magic.
Light magic. Okay. Oh my gosh, you're going to be happy.
Am I?
You're going to be really happy with this. So you got Pikachu.
Stop.
I know, literally, I'll show you as proof. You got Pikachu. You're the definition of bubbly, fun, happy, and energetic, which makes you just like Pikachu.
Oh my God.
You don't seem to have any enemies since you're really good at making friends in life. We've literally just spoken about how we don't like going out.
Don't have friends.
Even though you can be a bit shy sometimes.
Love it.
You're not afraid of speaking your mind to other people when the time is right.
Do you know what? Fun fact. My nickname was Pikachu.
Really?
Yeah, at my local game store when I was like 15, 16, 17. Because every time I went in there, I had some sort of like Pokemon merch on. And they just started calling me Pikachu. One of them got me a shiny Pikachu card. Looking back at it, kind of creepy. Because I think they definitely were an adult. And I was like,
yeah, that's slightly
15.
weird.
But yeah, so my nickname was Pikachu, and now I am Pikachu, confirmed.
It was meant to be.
Love it, big fan. Oh my god, I'm so glad it was someone I knew. I was waiting for it to be some character from a game I've never played, and I've just been guided.
I was waiting for it to be so generic, like Super Mario.
Yeah.
And I was going to be like, why did we sit here for 20 minutes doing a quiz? Oh my gosh. Okay. So one of the last things I want to do, I do this with everyone, and it's like, what if a certain category was a games console? So we're going to do what if female YouTubers were game consoles.
Oh, okay.
So let's start with PlayStation 4.
Okay.
So who do you think as a female YouTuber could be the PlayStation 4?
Ooh. I'm going to say... Oh, actually, this is hard. Okay. I thought it was going to be the other way around. Okay, so I need to think of someone who is the PlayStation 4. Female YouTubers.
Mm-hmm. Because PlayStation 4 is... People still use it now because obviously not everyone can get the PlayStation 5. You can go online.
I'm going to say Zoella.
Oh, that's a good one.
Because still banging console. still does its thing and like has its place, and it was so iconic. But obviously the PlayStation 5 has come out and she's chilling now, she's got her baby and she's just like, you know, I'm gonna live my life.
Yeah,
and that's what the PlayStation 4 is doing.
I like that. Yeah, good answer. Thanks. Okay, next one, let's do Nintendo 64.
Oh, this is gonna be insulting to whoever I pick for this. Who's like an old school YouTuber, female YouTuber that doesn't really make content anymore? Because that's what it would be.
Yeah.
And I feel like I've got some in my brain, but they probably make content and I just don't know about it. And
well, like Jenna Marbles stopped, even though she kind of got cancelled, but I loved her. She needs to come back.
She's a Nintendo 64.
She is, because she's
an icon, but she doesn't do it anymore.
She literally was just like, I can't be bothered anymore because
I'm actually gutted. I loved her. I'm now sad.
She got all with her dogs. I wonder if the dog, like one of her dogs was really old.
Bunny, the new dog, the rescue.
Oh yeah, the greyhound.
Yeah, big fan.
I love you, Jenna, if you're listening.
Yeah.
Come back.
Yes, banger.
Jenna Marbles.
Definitely.
Okay, let's do the Xbox Series X, the new one.
Ooh, okay. New Xbox. I'm going to say Saffron Barker. Because I feel like she was, like, the Xbox was always cool. People loved it, but this is like a new thing. And like they've changed the whole like style of it, and I feel like she's come in and done her own thing and like gone super mainstream, and love it for her. So she's the new Xbox.
I love that. Okay, Game Boy.
Ooh,
handheld console.
Who's like a retro cool YouTuber that's like, I'm trying to think of someone that's like a bit different and outside the box. Female YouTubers. I guess I could pick American ones as well. I forget about that.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I feel like I barely watch YouTube now.
See, I go through phases of watching YouTube.
Massively. I watch so much Twitch.
Oh, okay.
I'm like obsessed with the live reaction now.
So you could pick a streamer.
Oh,
then.
a streamer.
Let's do that as well. Streamers as well.
Little Game Boy streamer. Do you know what? I'm gonna say Freya. Because she just does whatever the hell she wants, and I love it. And I feel like that's Game Boy.
Yeah, Game Boy, and it's unique.
Yeah,
I feel like that no one has really. Well, obviously we've got the Switch now, but that's still Nintendo. No one's really replicated.
No one's
handheld.
done the game. Yeah, no, Freya, you're a Game Boy.
Love that. Okay, let's do PC, because I know I said consoles, but you do PC gaming, so.
Female, it has to be someone that's like the top, the creme de la creme.
Yeah, like that's powerful, like
you know, we don't have that many content creators, like female content. Pokimane, she's a PC.
Yeah,
she is a PC powerhouse. She's Pokimane.
Yeah, she's stayed consistent for so long as well.
She's just, even when she's not like consistently the most viewed on Twitch or whatever, she's the face. Everyone just knows her. She's constantly just in
she was in the movie
space.
that Ryan Reynolds one as well.
Free Guy.
Yeah, I've seen that with her in it.
Yeah.
Yes, I think there's so many, but it feels like there's not many female creators, but there is at the same time.
Yeah, there's loads. They're just not given the same like opportunity and spotlight, I feel like.
Yeah, I remember before I started YouTube, I used to watch LD Shadow Lady.
Oh yeah,
of Minecraft stuff. Loved her. Claire Siobhan did
I love Claire.
Sims 4 content. Who else? There's this woman in America called I Has Cupquake. She used to do loads of Minecraft content.
I feel like I know the name.
Yeah, she would put she got like 6 million subs I think it was from playing Minecraft.
What her real name is?
Tiffy Quake. And she's married. She's pregnant now. But yeah, she used to put these really cool texture packs in her Minecraft. So cute. Pack. Yeah. But I don't know, it's weird. I feel like nowadays there's so many creators. Yeah. It's hard to pick sort of
there's such a big pool. Like you can literally there can be people with 10 million subscribers that you've never heard of.
Yeah.
Because they're in their own corner of the internet and the corner's massive, but you've just not got there yet.
It's true. It's good insane. Though. I like that there's so many females that are doing it.
For sure.
Yeah. So before we finish, let's talk about music, because you do YouTube, you do streaming.
Yes.
But like, you're an amazing singer. I saw you perform. When was it? It was KSI's tour, but not a recent one.
Oh my god! Brixton Electric.
Yeah, Brixton Electric.
Oh my gosh! Yes,
I loved
that. That was a weird. So I'd performed at like my own shows and stuff, which had been like max a couple hundred people like at the time, and I'd done like Summer in the City, and he said to me, because we had a song together, me, him, and Randolph, called Real Name. He's like, oh, do you want to come on and like do it at Brixton, like the London show? And I was like, yeah, that'd be so sick, whatever. So I'm waiting backstage, and I've known Jamie for years now, and I loved his music at school, but I never had like, when I met him, I would never had the fangirly moment. I was like, yeah, cool. Like, I don't know why. He was just so cool and down to earth. But we were backstage, and he was going on, and I was going on. And I was like, oh my God, what the hell's going on? I'm about to perform at the same show. Like, Jada's bringing me on. Jamie's there. And Jamie was like, oh, I've got to go. You're going to smash it. Like, don't worry. Like, give me my pep talk. Because I was quite nervous. I'd never used in-ears before. And I was like, oh my God. And I was sat there like, Jamie's giving me a pep talk to go on stage. A stage that he's just come off of. And I was like, and I've only just realised this after 3 years of knowing him. And it like, I proper deeped it in that moment. And then I'm literally on stage. I was like, well, this is really weird. And he let me sing one of my own songs as well.
Yeah, I remember.
And it was my first single from like the new era or whatever. And yeah, him and Randolph, it's so funny when you watch the videos, because obviously they stay on stage but they're not in the song, so I'm singing my song Selfish,
they're just like
and they're literally just in the background like, yeah, they're just hyping me up. It's so funny when I watch the videos back, because like I'll do like a note and then you see JJ like, yeah, let's go, and I'm like, what, this is so weird.
That's so funny.
Well, yeah, we love that from them. For like,
how was that experience though? Because I have done presenting things when you're on stage, and I get stage fright really easily.
Yeah.
So how is it going out and there's so many people there? They're probably screaming loads as well, because they all know you from like Simon and JJ and stuff. So how was that?
I mean, it was actually, I've never really experienced nerves before. Like growing up, I never got nervous about things. So it was a new experience to be a little bit nervous about something. But when you're on stage, like you don't feel it at all. It's the moments before that you're like, oh my God, what am I about to do? Like this could go really wrong, or what you think about all the things that could happen. But when you're doing it, you're so like in the moment. You're not thinking about what could go wrong, or like, I mean, if something does go wrong, like I've had my in-ears turn off, in which case you can't hear the music, don't know where you are, don't know what key you're in, terrifying experience, do not recommend. But if unless something goes wrong, it's not scary anymore once you're there. It's just fun, because you're like, oh, I'm just singing my song and everyone's just looking at me, hello, like, you're right.
Yeah.
But yeah, I enjoyed it.
I love that. So now your song will have come out by the time this podcast comes out.
Oh my God, love that.
So actually let's go back a bit before we get into that. So you signed record deal
in August.
Massive.
Love that for me.
Was that something you'd always sort of aspired to do, or did you kind of just want to go your own route and then it just happened naturally? Or
I mean, from being a little kid, I wanted to be a singer. So the dream is, oh my God, I want to get a record deal without knowing what that means. And then when I got to the sort of age of like seeing contracts being put in front of me, I was screwed over a lot as a teenager. And luckily I didn't sign any of the stuff that could have really, really ruined me. But like mentally, I was pushed past a lot of points. Like I was treated not very well in the industry. And so I was like, do you know what? I'm going to teach myself to produce. I'm going to teach myself. I knew how to engineer because I engineered in a studio for other bands. I was like, I'm just going to do my own EP. I'm going to write it all and produce it myself. I'm going to put it out. And then eventually when I speak to a label or whatever, they can't just come in and make me into this thing that they want, because it's too late. I've already put myself out there. You can't take it down and change it because people have seen it. So that was my idea, and it kind of worked. I mean, I've spoken to labels before, like previously to this, and like you can just tell when a label wants to manufacture something and create something that's really like fake and just a quick buzz. But my A&R at Sony, I actually met when I was 16, I think. He met me at Brit School.
Oh, wow.
So he's followed me this entire journey. So he's seen everything. So he's been really involved in that way. He's took a step back. He wasn't like involved in my journey, but he's seen it all. So I don't know, you're just like, yeah, this is the right one.
Yeah, and you can trust. Yeah. It feels right. I think sometimes as well, when you're young, you have to go through certain experiences and gain that experience, whether that be just life experiences or, as you said, like learning to engineer and produce and everything. So that's amazing. I'm really excited to see where that goes. Then we move on to the new single.
Yes.
Which is, I haven't heard it, obviously. Yeah. Where we're recording now, it's not out. No. But that's massive.
I'm excited. I feel weird knowing that it's going to be out at this point, because I've known about it for what feels like so long now. And even when they said, like, I mean, I kind of leaked it myself a little bit, which got me in a little bit of trouble, but it's fine. When they gave me the full go ahead of like, okay, you can talk about it, I was like, oh, what? Like, this is weird. I feel like this was meant, it sometimes feels like your music's gonna be a secret forever. And like at some point obviously it's gonna come out, or like when you work on a YouTube video that's like a really big idea and you're like, I can't tell anyone, when it's finished you're like, oh, this isn't a project forever. It actually becomes a thing at the end. Yeah. And I think I kind of forgot about that because I've not released music in so long. So I was like, oh yeah, it's coming out and now I can talk about it, and like I'm not gonna get in trouble anymore.
I love that. So yeah, it's going to be out. It was with Sigala, right?
Yeah.
How was that process of sort of meeting and recording?
It was good. I mean, I was really nervous because I wasn't like, I was just like, I don't know what's going to come out of this. I don't know if it's actually going to be a thing, if they're just sort of like saying it and really they're going to be like, I'll record it, and they're like, no, she sounds like crap, we don't like her. I was kind of expecting that. I don't know why, you always expect the worst. And then obviously we recorded it, we hung out, he was so nice, and like we got on really well. And then it was kind of just like go, and I was like, oh, it's literally happening. I kind of thought that this was a bit of a joke.
Yeah.
And it was just like, oh, why don't you do a song with Sigala? I'm like, yeah, okay, haha, sure. And then it's like, oh no, it's coming out now, May 20th. Cool.
That's amazing though. And I know it's different nowadays, like people can make a record and it can go viral, just like with Lil Nas X, for example, when Old Town Road went viral. But like working with Sigala, who's had so many hits and things like that, must be nice to kind of get that recognition from someone in the industry as well.
I think that's what it is. Like, aside from like, I'm not bothered by physical success in the way of like, oh, it needs to go to this number in the charts or it has to sell this many. But like, especially when you've been a YouTuber, a lot of people in the industry are like, oh, she's not a real singer, she's not a real musician, she was just like a makeup artist on YouTube and she now just wants to try music. And it's like, I had a single out before I even made a YouTube video. Like, I've done music since I was a fetus. But obviously they don't see that, so they look at you and they're like, oh, she's just pretending. So to have someone that influential in the industry be like, no, I actually back her, it's like, oh, thank you, that's very nice.
Definitely. Well, I'm excited to hear it.
Thanks. Oh, I mean, I can't believe it's coming out and this is out. That's so bizarre to me. I'm like, oh my god, the song's coming out, what?
Hopefully everyone can go and listen to that as well. What's the single called again?
Stay the Night.
Stay the Night. Go and listen to Stay the Night. Talia Mar and Sigala.
First.
Love that.
First, but
well, thank you so much for joining me.
Thanks for having me. It was fun.
It's been fun. I'm gonna go download all those horror games that you talked about.
Yes, hell yeah.
Because I need to. But yeah.
So good. I'm excited for you to try them.
And thank you everyone for listening. This has been A Citizen Game with Talia Mar. Bye bye.